Hey,
Ah,
reviews.
back up in here, yo.
Um, and we just got back from watching two movies, but first, Ian got back from watching Countdown.
Countdown.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
It's the
The
final countdown.
interesting take mixing horror, a little bit of sci-fi because it does involve some technology with modern day stuff and apps. So basically, a nurse downloads an app, claims to be able to predict your day you're gonna die, and people start dying when it predicts their deaths. And so the plot of this movie unfolds. And Ian, what we really want to know right off the bat is you didn't download the app, right?
I mean, I almost did. I was in the theater like, oh, I should see how long I should. I was like, nah, you know what? It's not turning out well for people in movies, so I'm just going to go ahead and not download that app.
Seriously. Now, I think, if I remember correctly, the girl that's in this is actually, if I remember correctly, I think she's going to be in Terminator soon. Let me just double check that really quick.
I mean, probably. I mean, I think so.
Might not be her, though.
But yeah, she did okay. I mean, she didn't do like a horribly bad job. I mean,
It looks like her. I don't think that's her. Okay, I think I'm getting confusing my actresses. That's okay. Anyways. All right, so overall, how do you think everyone did in this film?
it was okay. I mean, it was, kind of classic horror acting. I mean, it's a little better than some, so it wasn't like I was so distracted by their acting. So it was good enough to go by what's going on in the situations.
Okay. And then, were there any performances that stuck out to you? Like, do you think the main character was really good? Any of the supporting cast?
Oh, everyone's pretty average. You get kind of annoyed because it's like it does the same horror thing where it's like, hey, I hear a weird noise or something moving over there. Instead of the normal reaction is to leave.
Ha!
Let's go check that out.
Investigate. Yeah.
Yeah, like you know something's coming to kill you. That door just opened for randomly. Let me go walk over here and check this door out.
Okay, so it has a lot of the stereotypical horror tropes.
Yeah.
From 1 star to a 5 star, what would you give this movie?
I mean, it's about for a horror movie. I mean, it's about average. It's not like, oh my goodness, it's the greatest horror movie ever. It's something new for the genre. It mixes a couple different movies together, which is kind of a good, nice little twist. But overall, it's an average horror movie. It's like a 2.5. It's not like, oh my goodness, this is horrible. They did enough twist that like keeps a little bit of interesting into it.
And the really burning question: do more iPhone users die or Android users die? Or do you not know?
I want to say they switch phones because the girl switches phones. So I think her original first phone was an iPhone, and then she switches and just grabs the other phone, which is like an Android or a knockoff. They don't really use the actual brand. So.
Oh, I see. They probably didn't pay any copyright for that. So
yeah,
okay,
so they basically kind of find the most like ambiguous type looking phone they can possibly find.
It was probably Android.
Which is, I think, the first one. I think the first phone the one guy had was Apple because they tried to use the fingerprint and then they did the face one and it was like, oh wait, I gotta open his dead eyes first and then I gotta use it.
Oh, wow. That's crazy. And then, would you say this is a film that people need to see in the theater?
I mean, only if you're in the horror movies.
For a 2.5, is it really worth watching in the theater? For a 2.5?
For 2.5, I mean, I would say no unless you're like really into horror movies and it gives that atmosphere, as that horror movie atmosphere. That's the only thing I can say. But other than that, no, you don't need to see it. It's a good, Netflix watch or something like that.
Yeah. Netflix, basically, is what you're trying to say.
Netflix and chill type movie.
All right. So, any reason why people would want to completely stay away from this film, aside from it being a 2.5?
I mean, if you're not a fan,
even if you're a fan of horror, like, do you have to be like a super fan of horror, or just okay?
I mean, basic people, if you get scared of normal, regular stuff, you're gonna get scared of this. I mean, it still has all of the type of jump scares and the suspense and the tension and stuff like that. It has that from the different horror movies. So, but there's nothing like special about it. So if you're looking for like, hey, it's Halloween and I want to go see a horror movie in the movie theater, there you go.
Like, it kind of reminds me of, not that I'm saying it's like, we talked about this real briefly just a moment ago, Happy Death Day. how would you compare it between that?
Happy Death Day is a way better movie.
Okay.
Happy Death Day was an actual surprise for me. I actually enjoyed Happy Death Day. The first one is like a 4 for me. It was pretty good. So this is not nowhere near Happy Death Day.
Okay. All right.
So I mean, it's average. It's not like, okay, this is something different and cool. I mean, Happy Death Day was like Groundhog Day meets horror. I'm like, that hasn't really been done.
Very true. Very true. Okay. So, 2.5. I didn't see it, but I was gonna give it about a 2 based off the trailers alone. So,
I was hoping it would surprise me. I was
Yeah.
hoping there would be like something else in it that would like kind of surprise me. They kind of just threw a bunch of different type of genres in it. It was like, oh, what's the one cell phone movie that I totally forgot the name of?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
I don't remember what that one either because it was trash.
Voicemail or something like that. It was like you hit the thing and it's like basically kind of a mixture of that and Final Destination.
Okay.
And like The Ring a little bit because it gives you, a date. So it kind of was like a mixture of the 2 or the 3 different movies and it kind of was like, okay, how do we do our little spin? But it's kind of more Final Destination-ish.
Okay. Makes sense. All right, so overall, nothing you have to see in the theater, but if you're really big on, this time of the month being Halloween and all things spooky and creepy, check it out.
I think it's the only major like Halloween release.
Yeah, I think the other ones actually come out after.
Yeah, there's like Black Christmas is in December, so nothing really like, and then you got Doctor Sleep, which is after Halloween, so.
Yep.
They have
the week after.
Yeah, the week after, which is weird.
Kind of odd.
Yeah.
I think it's because of Terminator coming out around that time.
It's coming a week after Terminator, so it's still.
Yeah, so I guess I don't know. I think it would have done better. But hey, whatever.
So if you're looking for a horror movie for Halloween, I mean, here we go.
There you go. All right, and then we'll see you on the next one. Thank you for all the likes, comments, and subscribes. We'll see you on the How Does It End review.
How does it end? Do they survive the final countdown?
Final countdown. Okay, no spoiler on this part, but real quick, is that song in this movie?
No, it should have been.
That would have been awesome, right?
Peace.